So what's been going on, guys? We have a special guest today, but we're not revealing that yet.
It's been a while. It's been too long.
A few weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're about to knock one out today, talking podcast. And I think we got one again next week.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Talking podcast.
Talking podcast. Just to be clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's been going on?
What has been going on?
I got hit in the eye with a tennis ball.
It doesn't show.
Nice.
Is it recent?
Well, yeah, I mean,
it was.
he walked in the lobby and I
He just popped us. He was like, hey, what? Happy holidays. No. Long story short, was working on returning some serves, took like a line drive ball at about 120, hit my racket, shot right in the eye, didn't even have a chance to close it. And this was Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Oh, so you had some time to heal.
I did, and I had some time to go visit urgent care and then ER in Dayton, Ohio. So that was fun.
So it happened in Dayton?
No, happened here before we went to Dayton. So Mary drove. I sat in the back seat like a bum and held my eye and cried a lot.
And then it got worse as you drove?
It was me in denial on the drive. Yeah, I was in denial.
Gotcha.
But anyway, blah, blah, blah. Fun fact. The cells in the eye regenerate quicker than any other part of the body.
nice.
It's a miracle.
Really?
Yeah, so what they did was nothing they could do. They just flooded the eye with dye, looked to see where the abrasion was, totally scratched
Was
surface.
that RFK approved dye?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay.
It wasn't bright red. So.
Okay, let's make him sure.
But yeah, and then nothing to do except a little antibiotic ointment that you put in that makes your eye all cloudy. But yeah, those cells, I mean, in 24 hours, massive
24
improvement.
hours?
48 hours. Oh my God. You know, progressively
That's wild.
each day you could see in real time. Still a little soft, but still talking about the eye.
Well, which eye? Left or right?
Left.
Oh,
It's a little
fuck. I was hoping to be on this side.
What were you going to do, Jamie?
Just randomly be throwing shit today. Tennis ball. Rah!
Make sure your health coverage is updated, kids. This is
yep.
friends are really
I know.
dangerous to be around.
Did you guys have a good holiday, good Thanksgiving, besides the getting hit in the eye?
Yeah, no.
That's always scared me, is losing vision out of it. You know, losing vision or a digit. If I lost a leg, I'd be fine. If I lost a leg, I'd be fine. But a digit,
Like a
and
single
vision.
digit would be.
Oh, a single digit. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it take the left hand, not the right. But
Really?
oh yeah,
Then you lose the whole lefty.
that's what friends are for.
I mean, talking about typing.
Oh, gotcha.
It's typing.
Who types these things?
Yeah, in movies, like whenever somebody gets a body part cut off, it's
God.
the worst.
Dude,
the
so
worst.
I was bored. I was really bored. And on HBO, there's a show called It's Florida Man. Have you seen the first episode?
I think that's the only one I saw.
I think it's all I need to see, man. I mean, it is the craziest thing ever. It's
Accurate to the
It's just like
title.
this guy is totally drunk, messed up. He runs into the swamp. He takes off all of his clothes. He's laying on his back, looking at the stars, and he's high as fuck. He's like, this is beautiful. This is great. And he goes, then I realized that constellation looked like an alligator. And I realized I was in a swamp, and there was an alligator swamp. And then you see, you know, the story and shit. And then you see real day, this dude walking out of his car, and he's missing an arm. And he's still a dumbass. And that's where the story starts. And
True to the title, Florida Man. It's all the reports. And a Florida man, blah, blah. Whatever comes after that is going to be a shit
Entertainment
show.
and entertainment.
but the way they redo that thing, and dude's walking around, I mean, he literally lived 2 days without an arm. Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
But yeah, how do you not bleed out?
I guess you have to be on meth. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it gives you superhuman strength.
I guess it does.
It's the math.
Yeah.
God, no, I have not seen this.
Just check out the first episode, dude. It is like, it's too,
Ringing endorsement, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
You're really selling it.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to keep our guests waiting.
Okay.
We should.
I could talk all day long about the bio, the credits, the journey, the story, but I'm going to condense it. for the sake of time. Here he is, Lacy up. It's an old buddy, super, super dear friend of mine, best friend in the world. We go way back. He's got all the dirt.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is a ride or die, guys. I don't know that he would help me dig the hole in the backyard if it had to happen, but he'd certainly be a good lookout. He most recently comes from head of production for the Michael Kessel Group, where he was responsible for overseeing the company's long-term strategies and managing production teams for its global ventures. So this is a group that imported in main stage Broadway shows from mainland U.S. into other parts of the world. He was based in Sydney, Australia. Products such as Hamilton, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, Beetlejuice the Musical, MJ the Musical, Dear Evan Hansen and Mary Poppins, and Asian and Middle Eastern engagements of The Lion King, Hamilton, and Beetlejuice. That was Sydney. Before that, he was Manhattan. He was head of production for Madison Square Garden Productions and the Madison Square Garden Company. They had products such as the Christmas Spectacular and New York Spectacular, Radio City Music Hall. And prior to that, he cut his teeth with the Disney Group just as they were hitting full speed on Broadway. Without further ado, just a hell of a gentleman. Ladies and gentlemen, Todd Lacy.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hey now.
Todd is a Louisville native, actually, and is here. Recently moved back from Sydney, Australia, and calling Denver home now.
That's correct.
As
7
of
years
what?
in Sydney.
How many days ago did you move?
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Welcome.
Fresh.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's funny because when Todd first moved, what year was it?
Moved
to
where?
Sydney?
2018.
Yeah. So it was, I'm sure I wasn't the only one but our long distance conversations quickly turned into, wow, good call, dude. You just left the country right at the perfect time. And so now I question your return because
I look like a genius.
you really do in hindsight.
Until today.
Big mistake today. No, we got down there and, there was turmoil here politically, which I don't think about too much. And then COVID hit and suddenly, and New York was particularly hit bad. And I felt like, wow, I've just landed in the safest place
Right call.
in the world. Because we managed to live in Sydney under COVID free and easy, especially.
Yeah. Talk about what was Sydney during COVID.
Well, so I was working on at the Michael Kessel Group. We were taking The Lion King internationally, and we had just played Hong Kong in January of 2020. And our next city was Wuhan.
No.
Oh, God.
Can't make it up. It's absolutely
Wow.
true. So we had been talking to them and hearing this, something's going on and what's happening.
Yeah.
Anyway, obviously that all just came to a crashing halt. But in Sydney, there were lockdowns and isolation, but we were able to go out to dinner. We could go, and then shows started to come back online. And one of those shows was Hamilton that we were doing. And we managed to do that show through COVID and another show as well, auditioning on Zoom.
What'd you do with house? Were there restrictions? Did you guys skip chairs? Like, were there capacity issues then? Or were people wearing masks or both?
It started with some capacity issues, and they did, 75% or every other seat.
Right.
I remember sitting in a venue where they made everybody walk out, row by row. Because they just keep.
Almost like a wedding exit procession.
You didn't want to be sitting up front. And everybody had to wear masks, of course.
But doing whatever you could to have people in seats feeling somewhat safe. And
and you'd be at a dinner table like this table, and then one would be way over there. But we were open, and everybody else in terms of, live production was shut down, but we were able to proceed, which allowed us, with Hamilton in particular, our creative team locally who was putting the show on was able to, and we flew people in from the United States, and that took in, visas and all kinds of permissions and everything. But as long as you were contributing to the growth of the economy, they gave special dispensations. And when you landed, you had quarantine. So we had many people in a quarantine hotel for, I can't remember, maybe 14 days.
Jeez.
And I know. And then they get freed and then they could be there and no problem. So we existed that way. And then Omicron came, which was the second wave. And that changed everything because the country of Australia felt so safe as it's isolated
geographically,
geographically, and being able to control people coming in and out, that vaccines were not a priority.
Right.
And so at the time, I think the country was, I'm making this up, 10%, but in the blink of an eye, the country went to 80 some odd percent vaccinated.
Wow.
It was pretty much a rallying cry was, do this for Australia, do this for your
the
family.
common good.
Yes.
How unique.
Yeah.
It was interesting to be a part of that and watch what was happening
From a distance.
From a distance.
Yes, yeah. And then you were locked down. Like we had after that, the major lockdown, we could only go 5 kilometers from our house. That's technically what you were allowed to do. So we would go on.
What's that in miles here in the U.S.?
I only think in.
God, you're just so pushing this metric
I
system.
know, he's so woke.
Son of a bitch.
He's so woke.
You are woke.
Yeah. I think it was 20 degrees Celsius.
Kids, it's gonna take hold sooner or later. Might as well go ahead and adapt. That's what we were told in the 70s.
Yep.
Exactly.
Unless you're running a race at a 5K or drinking a Pepsi out of your 2-liter.
So there's a story, since we're talking about COVID during your stay there, that I think Matthew told me about this story, that you had run into a celebrity, a well-loved celebrity from the U.S., and shortly after that, he contracted COVID, and Matthew blamed that on you.
Yes.
Can you tell that little story?
Well, it wasn't on me. It was.
I forgot about this. That's a great memory.
Yeah, that is a great memory, right?
And yeah, patient zero, ladies and gentlemen, Todd Lacy. Tell them about that wet market you went to.
Yeah, I know. It was that Wuhan visit, you know?
What do bats taste like?
Yeah.
This is about somebody else, actually.
Okay.
So our office does musicals, but we did a lot of events as well. We did the military tattoo, a concert promotion, and one of the concerts that we were promoting was for Rita Wilson, who's married to Tom Hanks, and she was
National treasure, Tom.
Well, 100%.
Yeah.
Both of them are national treasures. He was filming, I guess it was Elvis for Baz Luhrmann down there. And so, she has a recording career. And so Michael presented 1 or 2 concerts for her. So we were at the concert and he was there, bald cap, and their son, I think, was there as well.
The rapper or?
Not
Colin.
Not Colin.
Yeah. Sure.
Wouldn't that be great to go through life as
Not Colin.
I know.
Not Colin Hanks.
Yeah. And it's just the rapper.
oh, not Colin.
Yeah. Cool.
That's his rapper name, not Colin.
Yeah. It's like Jesus' brother.
So we watched the show. My mom was actually visiting.
Oh, was
she?
she?
Flew back the next day.
Your mom brought it.
But they were there. The show was fine. It was a good show. And Michael had spent a lot of time with her backstage. And the next day, I think, at the office, suddenly there's an Instagram post from her, and it's, I've got COVID. And suddenly, the people that were around her were like, oh, damn. And immediately went to go get checked and were immediately booked as having COVID. And so that shut down our office. And of course that made
a lot of news.
Yeah.
It did make a lot.
Beloved national treasure Tom Hanks, COVID. I'm like, texting Todd, what did you do?
Funny story.
Well, what was so interesting during that time was, nobody had gone through it. Nobody experienced symptoms. Nobody had. And it's just so funny when you go back and look at the first celebrities or the first news anchors that got it. And they're like, yeah, man, I was having these dreams of this was happening and this was happening.
It's like, I don't think any of that's related to COVID.
And when I got COVID, I was
cocaine.
I
not
know.
COVID.
I know. It was like when I got COVID, I was like, okay, I just feel like I have a really bad flu, and I lost my taste. But my wife says I've always never had taste. Great.
What are we
How
talking
did it give
about?
you bad taste?
I know. But it's like, some of these early people describe their symptoms, like you said. It's like, there's a
I
little
don't
bit
think
more.
that's unrelated. That
Yeah,
sounds like
yeah.
a you problem.
If your butt hurts because of COVID, it's something else that you're doing wrong there.
Take it from COVID hobo.
Exactly. What did you enjoy most about Australia as far as, like describe the weather, describe the people, describe, the society as a whole?
Yeah, being your new home. Yeah, talk about what that was like.
Oh, it was phenomenal. It was just, it felt, I've told people there, it's like, I kind of feel like I'm on vacation because it's just this other world and it's on the other side of the world. It's so far away. The Sydney in particular, the climate is just brilliant. The winter, cold is 50, 40, 45. That's Fahrenheit.
You just converted that in real time, didn't you?
Wow.
Holy shit, guys.
Welcome back to America.
It's like,
I'm going to get you a MAGA hat, son. Just to,
Yeah, there are beaches everywhere. It's very much Los Angeles-esque to me.
Oh, really?
Is Sydney, yeah, because there's
what I've
beaches
heard.
everywhere.
yeah, where were you? How far from Bondi?
Pam?
We-
No, next discussion topic. Still on beaches. Still on beaches.
It's Bondi.
Bondi. Fucking Celsius.
We were, close, 25 minutes
Yeah,
by
super
public
close.
transport. Yeah, but there are just so many beaches around there. And, the weather is phenomenal. If you go to Melbourne, south, it's colder. And it's more like New York. It's more, densely populated, more of a downtown scene. There's even almost like a Broadway down there with multiple theaters.
What was distance Melbourne from where you were?
An hour and a half flight, about an 8-hour drive.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, the
yeah,
country of Australia is as big as the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But only has 25 million people.
Yeah. And they're all on the perimeter.
Yeah. 10 million of them are 5 and 5-ish. These are
Yeah.
numbers between Sydney and Melbourne.
That's amazing.
But the people are great. It's they may not want to hear this, but I feel that they have a great affinity with America. They love their sports, they love their drink, they love their good food, they like to have a good time and a laugh. They don't take themselves too seriously. The talent down there, at least with the work we were doing, is top notch.
Really?
I would put many of the performers that we had in our shows against anybody in New York or London, for that matter.
For the most part, native.
Oh yeah, for the most part, yeah. But there's, we had some imports for
Right.
some shows because you kind of have to with Hamilton.
Were there a tariff on those? Or?
Not at the time. Today, yes. Yeah.
No tariff.
What are we getting him for this much? What's the tariff on that?
Exactly.
Well, it was the U.S. salary that they commanded against the
Yep.
Australian salary. But it's just, and we were able to travel to every territory and got to see it all, and it's just great. I mean, I loved every minute of it. And then being, I was able with work to visit Asia and the Middle East, and we went down to New Zealand, and I took every opportunity, whether it was from a work event or just a personal holiday, to see as much and
Oh, absolutely.
and take in as much of the culture as possible. I miss the Asian food. The Asian food.
Oh, really?
is brilliant. It's phenomenal.
Huh. That's interesting. I wouldn't even consider that, but I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, quite a few
Yeah.
from the proximity.
Yeah.
And,
It's like Indian food in London. It's like,
Oh,
no,
right.
on paper, it doesn't really
Right.
sound, but like, no, this
Yeah.
is legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's in terms of places you visited, any that stands above the others in terms of just all striking natural beauty? And
well, we went to Uluru, which is formerly known as Ayers Rock, in the middle of the country, which is that huge rock, and it's it's a very spiritual place because the indigenous population there, it's a spiritual place for them, and it was an amazing trip. But it's an interesting trip that we had because we went there in the middle of COVID, and because there had been an outbreak in an area near where we lived in Sydney, they basically said you have to go into isolation or you can leave. And so we went back to Sydney and we had to cut the trip short. We were also there with a group of people who were attending the Cosmic Consciousness retreats.
Let's hear about that.
And well, it was pretty wild. I thought initially,
Was it hosted by L. Ron Hubbard
I don't know who hosted it, to be perfectly honest.
and Tom Cruise?
But this event was happening, and you saw all these people around, like a convention with, the
Really?
And I thought, okay, crystals and some hippies, my people.
Yeah.
And and when we went to one event, which was this amazing outdoor experience near the rock, you get to look at the stars, you get to fill a great meal. We were seated at a table, a 10 top. There were 3 of us, with 7 other people who started asking us questions about American politics, and within 5 minutes, we understood that they were big fans of Donald Trump. And,
no shit.
Yeah. And
So are you changing your answers to accommodate that, or just
kind
living with that
well,
reality?
I'm balancing that.
They already know. They already know because it's a group of consciousness.
I'm balancing that with the fact that they're there because they're coming and they're going to be here, and it's going to be an amazing visitation by the extraterrestrials that they were 100% believing in.
Oh, wow.
It was.
Did you catch enough to know what was indicating to them that the time was nigh?
Well, a guy said to me, "Yeah, I got up this morning at 4:30 and I saw these streaks across the sky and I knew they were here."
Oh my God. You see, it's the SNL skit, the Haley Bob comment.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh my God.
Were they all wearing Nikes?
When you hear that and when you experience that, I mean, you can't just. I mean, you just shake your head, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you play with it? Like, you know what? I'm in their playground. Let's have fun with this.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
But I've had people sort of tell me that shit too, and and half of it's like, are there just that many people out there that are having these episodes?
Oh, there's enough that you get a name badge. There's a lanyard for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
And they had all these talking heads, because I went and looked at the site afterwards. I had not done no research of what is this, and one of them, talks to blah blah blah, crazy, person behind star, whatever.
Yep.
It was just, they were way out there, way.
And you go, these are no longer my people.
Correction. These are not my people.
And when we sat down, the one woman, I thought, this is
When the weed's out, I'm out of here. When the weed's gone, I'm out of here, man.
none of that down there. When we sat down at the table, a woman across from me had these big, huge earrings on it, and on the earrings it said "cunt," and I thought, again,
Larry
my
David
people.
fan. What was that about?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there's no continuation to the story. She just had earrings that said that on them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a beloved word down there, though, isn't it?
Yes, it's very
Oh, is it similar to
frequently used.
Yeah.
the use
So
in
much fun to
England?
Is it really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like a go-to, right?
Yeah, it has no. It has
There's no punch to it down there, really. Yeah. Yeah.
love that. Not a.
I would get shot if I even thought that word around my house.
Well, so and I mentioned a little bit in the intro, but so I know Todd from UK. You were doing grad while I was undergrad. He actually cast me in my first role ever.
Ooh, what was the role?
Yeah. Discovered me. He's like, "Oh, you're there. Cool. You stay there." Like, "Oh, I've been discovered." I don't even remember. Was it a one?
Discovering
act?
gravity. It's been there the whole time.
It's here.
Yeah.
Was it like a directing class where you did like a one act or
I
something?
think that's
or-
exactly what
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, that's where we first met, became fast and famous friends, and then Matthew saved my ass in a show
Oh yeah.
that I had cast and was directing, as a grad student.
I was supposed to be assistant director.
Oh,
but-
right.
Yeah.
Right. So
Then you
Matthew
pulled a
was on-
fast one on me.
Right. And then the lead actor got ill and Matthew had to step in. I mean, literally like the day before.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jason, the main actor, accidentally got ill. And guess who was there to save?
What happened? He fell down the stair.
Twice. First one didn't take.
I was at the top of the stairs and I felt a shove.
If I hear the word Shakespeare coming out of your mouth again, young man.
Yeah,
I thought you wanted to direct that.
A day in the death of Joe Egg, wasn't it?
That's
yeah.
what it was. Yep.
Yeah, that was interesting. That was, for the record, I did get off book though, so fuck you guys.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Yeah, no one really could. although I will say there was at least one time, it may have been more than one, when I'm on stage and I see, because it was visual, however I, got off book, I could see pages flipping in my head. Oh. And at some point we're on stage and I'll never forget, Tim Carter, who was in it, was waiting for his cue to come down the steps, another friend of ours. And I missed his cue. And we're out on stage, myself and the woman who's playing my wife. And it was one of those moments of out of body where it's like, fuck, I hope she says something because I got nothing.
Yeah, I know.
I got nothing. And he's got to come down those stairs, but whatever the connective tissue was, he couldn't just like
show up,
pop up. Yeah. So it was a long, probably 3 count, but for me, it was like you could drive a semi through, just like, oh no. And then back on track. Okay.
So that's what happened to your career.
Yeah, no, that was that was it.
There's not a worse feeling though. I mean, seriously, it's not a worse feeling. It's like, okay, that's me. Who's the cue? Who's the
No, missing a cue. Yeah, I live with that all the time.
But so to continue, Todd comes to production from old school of like, you employed me for a summer when you were running the scene shop at UK. Remember that summer? That was a golden summer, by the way. A little more Masonite than I would have preferred. A lot of routing of Masonite. Remember that?
Yeah.
That shit gets dusty, people.
Yeah. A lot of glue huffing.
But what I'm saying is, for anybody out there, because I know our demographic's full of young kids, if you're out there and you're trying to think of how you're going to get into theater, any opportunity to get in is the way to go, because you got to learn everything. Take advantage of you ran a scene shop for a summer. You were a stage manager, equity stage manager. So fast forward to when you're a producer, nobody can tell you shit that you don't know about that position because you've done it. Yeah.
So when you were younger, was this the goal that you wanted to hit? What was your, like, everybody has their fantasy of what they want to be when they grow up. Was that it? Or did you just fall into it backwards like most of us do in this
it was a falling backwards. I would have, living here, I'd never contemplated working in this business, right? It wasn't even a thing. So I was going to be a lawyer.
Like you weren't like a huge theater fan or movie fan, or were you?
No, definitely.
And that drove a little bit of that.
Music, film, and theater was, just for me,
right?
Not a hobby, but an essential part of life. So a huge fan.
So that was the draw, kind of.
Yeah, big time. But I just never took a leap to think, I could work in that world or even close to that world. And then I took a class at the University of Kentucky. There was an English Shakespeare class that married itself with the theater department, and it was kind of like a light bulb went off and went, oh, look at what these people are doing. And then I made the transition. And
made the mistake.
Big mistake.
What was your undergrad? Were you English
English,
major?
yeah.
Okay.
And
then went to do MFA.
Yeah.
Yeah, which kept you on campus long enough to,
Yeah, and I enjoyed campus. It was nice to stay at school.
God, yeah. I wish I could have stayed in school longer sometimes.
I'd love to go back.
Yeah.
Again, it chalk it up to if you knew then what you know now.
Completely.
So I grew up in like youth theater. I mean, I loved live performance, as a child, and I love the camaraderie of folks. They come from everywhere. It's a fun,
It's one of the best collaborative.
It is, but one of my favorite things but it's also like, the first year I was in youth theater, I was the newbie, so all the guys came to me and said, "Hey man, here's a box full of gels. those need to be washed. Could you go wash those shelves for me?
Oh, you didn't.
I had no idea. I had no idea they would just like, it's gelatin. I mean, it's just, you put them in water and it's just going to. So, I have this box of goo and shit that I'm like, what have I done? And
What have I done?
so I go to the guy's like, man, and he's like, you need to go talk to the director. Take that box, go over there to the director.
Wow, they were hazing you.
Oh God! But I love that shit, because that's what you do to the next person that comes in. And it's just, I don't know. There's just something about, there is no drug that can meet the adrenaline of
100%.
a live performance being on stage.
Agreed.
100%.
And I've often asked myself, do I enjoy the drug of the lead up and the stress to an opening night, for example, or do I enjoy the release of that opening night? Is that the drug I like?
Both.
That's
Yeah, I know. It is both.
Yeah.
I like drugs.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. The answer is I like drugs.
So kids, if you're listening.
I just found the title of our show. This episode.
Yeah, but there's just like, there's just not a better feeling.
I know. It's the best. And the collaboration is
Yeah,
what I love about
I
it.
think that's one of the things that I love about being in a production is, the production is part of it in the process, but it is the hang after. Going to the bar, like everybody is relieved or they're stressed or whatever, but you're just hanging out. Most of the time you're not talking about work too much, but you're just vibing and having a cocktail or whatever, and it's the hang, and that's what seems like is the most important part to me.
Yeah.
And
like camaraderie.
yeah, because you do get close.
Oh God,
so
you
quick.
get so
You're in the
close.
trenches
I mean,
together.
Yeah, and you depend on like the person next to you. Really depend on them because you can't do it alone.
Right.
My favorite thing when I got older, I was doing like community theater, and that's when like some people take it a little bit too serious.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like I still want to get that little bit of a adrenaline rush, but it's like, come on, dude. Bro, you're in Eton, Kentucky. You're not going to.
It's arsenic and old ladies in Hardin County.
I mean,
Take it down a notch,
it's like,
Trevor.
come on, bro. But the thing that I really think that might bring a live performance theater back into the fold again is just everything is so plastic and fake now, especially with with AI and things, and the ability to when you're cutting a short film or you're cutting a commercial or you're cutting or whatever, it's so hard to read where that comedy beat is or to where you need to whereas a live audience, you feel it.
You get the feedback immediately.
And it's and every performance is a little bit different.
Yeah.
And I feel that hopefully that'll become more of a trend. Maybe the movies do go away and everything's direct to home, but I just think live performance, people are going to crave that even more.
When it's done well.
Yeah.
On top of that, what is the current state of theater? Is it suffering, or is there a return to this because of this need for something being handmade rather than
And
being
real?
We don't specify a market, so you're talking Broadway, and math there is different. than if you're doing.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So answer all these questions right now.
Yeah.
And go.
Well, it's super expensive right now.
Sure.
It's
Yeah, I mean, what's
super-
that math
super
grid look like?
expensive. And I don't think anything can replace live performance. Nothing can replace it. And I think COVID showed that because people came running back to go out and do something or whatever. And that's in concerts and theater. It certainly happened. That's what happened in Australia. And even though Broadway might say it's not totally back, I think it's, seeing positive signs. But it's also creating an economic challenge for, regular Joes to go and see the theater when tickets have a big star in them and are charging $500 for the premium ticket, and it's only for a short period of time. And that's what I worry about. It's like, how can the expense and the economics are, shows costs $750,000 a week to run, and that's on the low end. If you're talking about a big musical, they're now approaching, there are plenty of musicals out there that have $900 million a week operating.
I mean, anything less than sold out and math doesn't work when you're looking at numbers like that, right?
Or a long, long run. So you try to keep your initial expenses to mount the show contained as best as you possibly can. And then you hope that every week you're making above your operating expenses to, recoup against the investment and then ultimately head into profit. It's not an easy, it's, 70 some odd % of shows fail. So thank God for the investors and the people who believe in it, who are willing to put their money in it. And, when you are given that money and have a responsibility to that shareholder and investor, you got to take it really seriously and do everything you can to create the best show. But it's a crapshoot.
So this amazes me. If you look back then, what you just said, and then rewind back to, the 90s, we both crossed through Cameron Macintosh world briefly. Todd spent time with the company management team that handled all those shows. But so at the time, in its heyday, Phantom, Les Mis, Miss Saigon, Cats dribbled away. But just even those three, not only on Broadway, selling out, Saigon was tapering off a bit, but they still had those national trucks roaming the country, multiple tours, plus international. Like now I think, what's that math have to look like so that your run on Broadway says, hell yeah, double down, let's start designing and planning out for national tours and just the nut that's hanging over you, like, holy shit.
We almost have to be a blockbuster to do something like that. Like
right.
Hamilton can
do it.
Yeah, because they know they've got a proven success. And so,
but that's the exception.
Yeah, for sure. And there isn't a big blockbuster, in my opinion, post Hamilton. There's been some great shows.
Right. But nothing on that level of mass.
No, maybe MJ, the musical, is there because he's
which I still can't believe they did a musical about Michael Jordan, and I think that is, just really kudos.
Who plays Scottie Pippen?
Oh my God,
Scarlett Johansson.
That tracks.
Just whenever
who plays Scottie Pippen?
When you ever get bored, just type in Scottie Pippen PP party.
What are you doing? Oh.
When he was with the Bulls, he's hanging out with two girls, and it's apparently he's been partying all night, and he's like pissed all over his pants.
Oh,
and one girl's like, another girl's like.
So just for clarity, though, it's not Michael Jordan musical. It's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
It's Mike Johnson.
It's Mike Johnson, the lesser known musical.
It's Mickey.
So you think what's out there now that would come close just because of the mass appeal?
Yeah, and it's had a London run, and it's in Australia right now.
Right.
And, it's...
Ooh, speaking of, I wanted to ask you, we all have been doing this long enough that we've discussed Severance as a show. We also, prior to that, it was, what's the great one? Secession.
Yeah.
You had a chance to cross paths with Sarah Snook on Picture of Dorian Gray.
Yep, we did.
Sure, nice.
Our office produced on
Which,
Broadway.
by the way, I having not seen it, but just seeing the press for it, it was pretty damn well received.
Yes,
Yeah.
we found the show at the Sydney Theater Company where it was being done with a different performer, but the director, a guy named Kip Williams, is just fantastic. He's got a great vision, and he's an excellent director, and he created this form that he refers to as Cine Theater, because you're watching and she was doing the Picture of Dorian Gray. It's a one-person show playing 26 characters.
Jeez.
With a live camera, about 7 cameras on stage that move. And it starts solo with a group of people around her. So she enters upstage. She sits down, she's in a jumpsuit, and, you see cameras around her and a stage manager and a prop person and a costume person, and she takes on these characters. And then as the characters, as the show progresses, these characters that she's creating, she'll change into them in front of you. Then suddenly they're on the screen, she's acting with them, and it is a, one-act tour de force that Sarah Snook killed. I mean, she just did it.
She's amazing. Yeah.
She won the Olivier in London and the Tony Award in New York, and we were very proud of it. But it was Kip's vision, and it's just insane. And you guys, as video backgrounds, should see it.
Well, that's one of the things I love is how, and I think it's a sign of the potential future of how the art form transforms, right, for stage, because it blends technology and our eyes that crave that immediacy of the video medium with traditional play. And then all of a sudden, when somebody knows how to properly design it so it's not just a gimmick, now it expands and helps support more fully the story that's being told. And when it's used correctly, I mean, holy shit. Yeah. Ben and I saw they did something similar with David Byrne's piece in New York that had that short run, Here Lies Love, in a more crude way, but just the fact that they were using live video being shot and telling that story seamlessly, there's just something about that for traditional theater goers and fans of the genre that's like, ooh, this is really refreshing and invigorating, and this is a different energy.
And there were times when you didn't even see her on stage because the set piece was moving and you watched the choreography of all that. And so you could watch the screen, then she's live, you could watch her. It
feels more dynamic to the eyes than just this static sort of following point.
Traditional,
yeah, most definitely.
I'm just fascinated by that. For those that can design and blend it purposefully, I think it's incredible.
So it's the
power.
It becomes an experience rather than I'm just passively watching the show. Yeah, that's huge.
And from the creative team, talk about opening up all kinds of new options that if you're left to deal with lifting this, on stage traditionally, then all of a sudden you've got this like, oh shit, let's really embrace this and see how far we can take it.
That's what Corey Feldman did.
Corey Feldman.
With his light up shoes.
So quick story. The three of us went and saw Corey Feldman in concert years ago at Headliners, and it was everything you would want it to be.
And also nothing at all what we wanted it to be.
Oh my God, dude.
Did you guys see that trailer I sent you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear her at one point? She's like, I don't even know how to play the bass.
Yeah, I believe you.
And it's like,
you still don't.
We know you know how to play piano because I've got footage of you doing
miming it.
I know.
The show starts with like a 10-minute tribute video to Corey Feldman and his life accomplishments. And this sets the tone to bring him on stage.
3 minutes in, you're just like going, how many more minutes is this?
It was amazing. Yeah. Amazing.
How long did he play?
He's too long.
He played long enough. He played long enough
for us to leave.
To where the people that like paid for the backstage passes and shit left.
Yeah, they were gone.
They were gone.
They could, because they got their pictures. They proved they saw the train wreck. Now it's time to get.
And I'm pretty sure his mom was working the merch table.
Yeah.
See, that depresses me.
Yeah.
Oh, it was very depressing. Yeah. And when he came out, he had like.
And his wife's got angel wings on, playing presets on keyboard. I mean, she's pressing some computer buttons. And it was glorious, dude. He had a fan.
No, it was originals.
All originals.
No, he did do Lost Boys cover.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
Because, I mean,
Lost Boys.
Lost Boys.
The best part was just standing in line trying to get in because everybody's like, "What are you here for?" It's like, what do you think I'm here for?
It literally
emulated.
It emulated you standing in line like for court on Tuesday. What you got going? What's your situation?
I'm here ironic.
Are you?
Yeah, exactly. I'm here ironic.
Like, are you here on purpose?
His wife had on all the females wearing angel
Corey's
wings
Angels.
And Corey's Angels and little fake glitter halos. And yeah, she's standing there running the little MacBook Pro and
do your thing, Casio.
He had a fan positioned right in front of him so that he could, and he is so, speaking of MJ, this guy personified.
That's all it was.
It's like him doing an impression. All of his
11
moves are
11 minutes of that intro video was nothing but him and Michael Jackson like hanging out together and
to
shit.
give him validity.
And it's like, okay, what's going on here? It's a little creepy. And
just got better from there.
But the best part was you could tell he had spent all of his budget on this one really cool laser.
Yes.
Singular.
Yes, singular. And it was. I mean, it was like,
This is super high tech, guys.
if this was for cats, if this performance was for kittens, would be great.
Yeah. So anyway, classic.
Yes, that is classic.
Super classic. Good, happy, fun time.
I think it was so bad that I had met an old bartender that I used to know from the days when Dietrich's was open. And I'm like, what are you doing working tonight? And she's like, what do you think?
I too am here, ironically.
But I get tips.
And you had to stand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Corey Feldman, so what's the worst show you've ever seen?
The worst. I can't
Yeah.
say that.
No, you can't.
Worst show.
Like Trainwreck, just like, oh my God. Does anything stand out as holy shit, what a train wreck this
like
is?
good shows.
Or how about this? Has there been a moment right before Doors where you thought, I don't think this is going to happen? Because I know that's happened.
Spider-Man?
I didn't work on that, but
But you were certainly, that was in your circle of, you were aware.
But I mean, not that the show did bad, but like you were on the threshold of total disaster, and you pull. I mean,
oh, the one I was in. That's
Never gonna work. Yeah, that's what he said before. Yeah. That was in his questionnaire.
was absolutely ready to cancel that performance. Yeah.
or are you like us? You look at it and go, you know what? At the end of the day, it's going to be a show, whether it's good or bad.
We're going to put something on.
we are going to open.
Yeah.
I guarantee you somebody will write about this.
One way or another.
Just get the name right.
I've been really lucky. I mean, certainly moments of like, oh my God, that piece of scenery isn't going to work. And how does that happen? And oh, we have to stop the show. Post-COVID, it feels like canceling a show or stopping a show is, that used to be like the absolute worst.
Yo more.
It feels less and less like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, and why is that?
You've been given permission.
Yeah. If people are, if there's a
It's like you
cast
broke
or
the seal.
Almost like we've welcomed the audience to be in on the joke, kind of.
No, just you don't have the crushing. If you have to cancel a performance because you don't have enough.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Or somebody's sick. I mean,
Where something used to never happen, COVID brought enough change that almost gives you permission to now do that, where before it was like unheard of. Or
you don't operate that way, obviously, but
because it's also bad business. I mean, it's
Yeah.
word spreads. It's like anything else.
They're
and
giving money back.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
you don't want to do.
no bueno.
Well, that's interesting. I never thought of that.
Which show had the most cocaine?
River Dance. Those Irish cokeheads, those boots are moving.
Those Irish cokeheads.
The Little Mermaid.
There, you got it. The Little Mermaid.
That's what they've been doing under the sea. Come on over here.
Well, so speaking of, so you had a chance, you worked with Julie Taymor, Lion King. Like, that was a revolutionary moment on Broadway. I mean, to be on Broadway at that time, people take it for granted now, but there was a before Disney.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure. Yeah. I remember going to see Beauty and the Beast, getting invited, having worked at another thing, and I thought, I've just watched a dancing spatula on stage.
Which is the answer to my prior question, but continue.
We thought the same thing of the Corey Feldman.
But that said, it was like amazing and huge, and what Disney was doing, it's like, okay, there's an audience for this, and this show is so popular and beloved. And then
She didn't do Beauty.
No.
Yeah. Who was that? Do you remember?
Rob Roth, I think, was the director. I can't remember. But in any case, so I was not working there, and then I got brought in to work on Hunchback, which was done in Berlin, in Germany, with a license to another company. So I was around the Lion King people as it was, it won the Tony Award and everything. And when Julie Taymor was brought in, having known of her work prior, I thought, oh, that's really interesting that they're bringing somebody like her into such a commercial space.
Yeah, prior to then, she had done Juan Dorian, which was at Lincoln Center.
Yep, she was a
Which was very different.
Yeah, not for
Very
profit
different product.
baby, but still the same, aesthetic. And her, journey into working at Disney and bringing that show to life with her art is one of the huge, amazing, brilliant achievements. And kudos to Disney Theatrical for doing that, and my mom would never go see a Julie Taymor show, and now she gets to see the art of that show, and it still holds up. That will be a very special show. Put my kids through college.
Yeah.
It's one of those to describe to someone, if you're not familiar with the puppetry and the approach it's taken, it's you're seeing the operator of the puppetry as well as the life that they're bringing to this non-living character. And it's amazing to watch both. Like, you find yourself spending time looking at the mirage of this living puppet, but also fascinated by the person because they know that they're being seen. This isn't to put your arm up a hole and make the mouth move. This is full, body stuff. I'm talking about puppets. I'm talking about puppets.
I thought you
just to clarify.
We went on that camping trip one time. Man.
Yeah, first of all, don't.
Yeah, I think we saw Lion King in 2003.
Well, and when it came
was,
here, we had a chance
in
to.
New York.
You did me a favor. I had seen it in New York, but when it came here, got to meet the stage manager. I forget that gentleman's name.
It was the company manager, I think.
Yeah.
Well, his name was Alan Kosher. God
Alan
rest his soul.
Kosher. Oh my God. You talk about seeing someone, number one, who'd been doing it all their life, but it was like the same way we approach all of our little shortcuts and hacks based on doing what we've done for 20, 30 years. This guy had that system down in place for being a company manager that did nothing but travel next city. And I just remember seeing his roadbox, and he was showing me his satellite system set up. I mean, just all this shit back before you had streaming options. And yeah, it was home away from home. And this guy was just an amazing, impressive, and a sweetheart of a dude.
A road warrior for sure. Lived his life on the road. He got his apartment in Philly, and he remodeled it, and said somebody came in and told him that it looked like a Holiday Inn. Because that's what he wanted to remember.
That's hilarious.
Home away from home.
Yeah.
I remember him telling me that.
Just a sweetheart of it. He's one of those people that was like such a brief moment in time, but like so grateful to have met that guy. And yeah,
A real sweetie.
Yeah.
And look, if your listeners haven't seen The Lion King, it's a must see.
It really
it's
is.
true
Oh, God.
All right.
on stage.
Sure is.
Guilty, I've not seen it. So
Oh,
Definitely
God.
worth
and ironic because it to me, and not to be jaded or to give shit to Disney, but it's such a non-Disney like product. It's not what I think of when I think of Disney in the traditional sense of somebody that's grown up
But
with
what
theme
a-
parks and everything else. Because of Julie Taymor and the rawness of that puppetry, I don't know. It just becomes more tribal and authentic.
Well, just think about that story in general. I mean, I think Lion King for Disney was a huge change agent for that whole company.
Yeah.
As far as animation,
Yeah.
music.
Put them back on.
And now it's like, what is Disney these days? I mean, what is the media landscape? Right.
no, they're trying to figure it out themselves.
I know. And
But it was the thing about that.
and
when-
for me, I mean, not to interrupt, but just like the Netflix stuff that's going on right
No,
now.
right, no.
Oh, yeah,
Netflix
Paramount.
and Warner Brothers and Paramount. It's like,
all that gobbling up.
Yeah, it's just homogenization of it.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say though is what a brilliant idea for Disney to do that, because they had the draw, like everybody knows what Lion King is, and then I've never seen a Broadway show. Well, this is my foray into watching. Man, that was pretty brilliant.
I know.
Well, and the power that they had, they transformed Times Square. For some people will argue either side for better or worse, but it literally all of a sudden now,
There's a
Disney's
Chili's.
yeah, Disney's there,
Yeah.
and here's some massive theaters being renovated, and they didn't do the one that moved down the street.
No, that's not Disney. Just the,
Who was
just the new Am. I don't know.
Do you remember that?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
fascinating where they literally inside Manhattan to do anything anyway. The complicated, progression of what that encompasses. But yeah, they basically put a building on a track system and moved it from one end of the block to the other. And
And that's when Ragtime went in.
yes, yeah.
But no, it was a brilliant idea, and it was huge risk. And my boss at the time, was running the division, Tom Schumacher. He had worked with Julie on another show outside of Disney, and he thought, let's bring her in and see what she could do with this. Because you're trying, they knew they wanted to put the show on stage, and they knew they wanted it to evoke what the original characters. I think there's a story where she took it in a whole other direction, and they said, no, you've got to come back.
They pulled her back.
Yeah, you've got to deliver the story, what people know. But
without pushing that far, she probably wouldn't have gotten it to land where it did, right? I'm guessing that pendulum
I'm
allowed
sure,
it.
yeah.
Because it's just so different than you would expect from Disney at first viewing.
completely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's her show and it's Disney's show, and I think you can see both.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's just brilliant.
Dan, another friend of ours, back to UK days, spent time, wasn't he on one of the tours, Scar?
Playing the role of Scar. Yeah.
Tim Carter.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I caught him when he came through playing the role one of the times. I forget what year it was, since I've been here. So, yeah, and it was, again, life on the road of make great money, save that per diem.
Put on the line mask.
Here we go again.
Wait. I do that when we do.
Yeah, this guy's on stage.
Oh, okay.
That's the animal lion, not the untruth teller.
Lion. Well, and so I want to, we could do this all day. I don't want time to get away from us before we cover the base between Disney we've been talking about and Sydney. You then spent, how many years were you MSG?
7.
7 years. And so, yeah, talk about that a little bit, because that's interesting. When most people hear Madison Square Garden, they think of either the concerts, the Residents by Billy Joel, things like that, or they think of Knicks games. But they actually had, this is Madison Square Garden Productions that actually had theatrical products, right?
Yeah, specifically for the Rockettes, and specifically the Radio City Christmas Spectacular that's been running in some capacity since 1933, I think. So when the company was bought, they inherited this property does really, really well. I mean, the two.
So it was already attached and it was just part of the deal when MSG was...
Well, I don't know the specifics, but presumably when they got Radio City and to operate it, it came with the show. And so,
Yeah, we have a couple buddies that do the Rockette stuff.
Yeah. They go sit down on the upfront. I don't know if they stay with it for the run.
They don't.
But yeah, a couple of video guys we know that every year go to whatever transition is to gear up for the season.
I think they go in October.
Yeah.
And work on it, and then
It's like 2 months they
they're
hang
just-
out in the city and go to Radio City.
and then I think they're out before December. So yeah.
yeah, and everybody loves that schedule. I mean, if you're on the show, you're working a lot.
Nonstop.
Sometimes I think the max is 6 shows in one day. Oh, I know, because it's
Kari, our friend Kari.
Oh yeah.
manager.
Oh really?
Yep. She
Okay.
did a run through there, and Deb Unger, who you remember too, she was dresser there for years. Yeah. A lot of people.
But it's a big, big show, and it's got a history that I fell in love with, because it's like, wow, this has been happening on this stage.
Yeah.
I think the one production number that has been consistent from the beginning, there are 2. The Toy Soldier, which I don't know if that's familiar to you.
The fall down.
Yeah, the women fall down. And then the other one is the Nativity. That's a production number.
The Nativity?
Where live camels on stage, live animals, and then they do a Nativity. If you haven't seen the Radio City Christmas Spectacular in New York, it's also worth doing. Yeah.
It's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fun.
Well, he gets a cut. Don't cut him that way. He gets a cut. I mean,
And of course, MSG is now, expanding its entertainment with the Sphere in Vegas.
yes.
Yeah,
You
and actually, it's,
Oh really?
Oh yeah, they own that. Yeah.
and what they're doing there, that became more of the focus. There was a moment in time where they wanted to create more content for Radio City, but then that was a big
New shiny object.
Yeah, and look at how I haven't been. Have you?
I thought he had.
No, well, we've got Buddy who left.
Just left like as of yesterday or something. Yeah.
Yeah. So Paul Breen, Paul, if you're listening, what's up? Paul was a media producer, so he dealt with a lot of the design of the media systems that Radio City used and was there for years, and then got pulled in to do the same during the design phase of the Sphere. He stuck with him, I think, to be maybe a sales entity after it was up and running, and putting his time into where the next one's going to be. But yeah, just starting a new chapter. And actually, I just booked him on a gig. He's going to be content producer for me for a week in January.
Oh, was that the one you were asking me about?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Paul. You're welcome.
Yeah, so Radio City.
I know you got enough of that Sphere money.
I'm anxious to see a show there because it looks unbelievable.
Yeah,
I know.
so I'm there next week. I'm going to take Ben with me. I've got a quick site visit, but I was a little disappointed. Yeah, the only thing there, I guess, running filler in between with Wizard of Oz.
It's still going on, yeah. Yeah, and it's crazy. Like we go
Which
to,
is probably amazing, but I don't know if I could convince my 19-year-old to go see it. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, we're there so much, and still to not have gone is kind of sad.
Well, like I said, every time I'm out there, something shitty's on, and the one like last year, last year at NAB,
Fucking Eagles, man.
No, turn that off, man.
last year at NAB, it was closed. They
was it?
I think like Samsung or somebody rented it out for a corporate type of thing. It's like, fuck, man, I want to see it.
Yeah. I just, for the audio design, I know everything else and amazing, the pixels and all that, but I've heard so much from people that were seeing, like, for instance, Ryan and others I saw.
Yeah.
And I've talked to that saw the Dead and Company there, but to be standing on the floor, full sound immersion, and you can just have a conversation at a normal speaking tone. There's no shouting because everything is so dialed in and localized, as opposed to blaring from a couple of sources. It's everywhere.
Or we have the one friend, Jacqueline, who went, I think it was Dead and Company, and she got brought into a meditation circle on the floor during the concert.
Leave it to her.
Of course you would.
Jacqueline's just, what is it her husband always tells her? Look, you need to give people space before you tell them you're their new best friend. Give them space so they can decide. She's adorable, and at Forecastle, at Bourbon and Beyond, not this past year before, we were all in a group together, sort of the same home base during that 4 days of music, and Jacqueline was just like the little merry prankster that would go off and come back with like new friends. Like, what the hell did you bring home this time?
Hey, everybody, with my new friends. They're gonna live with me now.
Oh, speaking of music, we used to, back in the day, never missed a good show. When's the last time you went to a live music?
Right. I went and saw Jack White in Sydney solo. Nice. Great.
When was that?
Great show.
This year?
Yeah. It was this year. Nice. And then before that, we got to see Tom York's solo performance, which he did right outside of the Opera House on the forecourt. So it was an outdoor thing.
Cool.
It was a great show. It was fantastic. So, went saw a few shows down there, but
when you just moved to another place, it's going to afford you a chance.
And then I saw Sturgill Simpson at Red Rocks.
This year?
Yeah.
What's
the band he's performing with?
Johnny Blue and the... Oh, my wife is going to yell at me because she is her favorite.
I know.
Johnny...
Blues.
It might tell you it's the interweb.
Yeah, let me look real quick.
So
Johnny Blue Sky.
Yeah. First time at Red Rocks.
I've still not.
Yeah. I had to see a show.
Yeah.
When did you go? When was this?
September.
Yeah. Nice.
It was
Really, perfect time.
He's
Nice.
And it was like a
he's-
jam session.
Yeah.
Like we saw him at Bourbon and Beyond this year. He was one of the headliners that we went to. That's the only reason we went the one day, which also was and Jack White performs that same day.
Oh, fun.
Gringo Starr performed that same day.
Gringo?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, one day we saw all these. But yeah, she's a huge fan. We're all huge fans, but he does not stop. Like,
It's just nonstop.
and he doesn't like talk with the crowd really. He just like, look, we're just a bunch of guys playing music. You can watch if you want, but we're just gonna do what we want to do.
Nice.
He did an amazing cover of Purple Rain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He did that.
Did he?
Yeah. And he did Wider Shade of Pale. He did some interesting covers. It's like, what do you? But
Well, I've heard him do a little bit of Nirvana.
In Bloom. Yeah.
Yes, he's got a great. It's beautiful,
Yeah.
and haunting.
Yeah.
it was a great show. That rained and they had to pause. Lightning was everywhere.
Oh wow.
We all stood there while he went off stage.
How long of a delay? Not bad.
30 minutes.
Okay.
See, Jacqueline should have been there. She could have found you some friends with some umbrellas.
Right. Kick back into pregame mode.
Yeah. So now you're gonna be living in Denver. So what's that life gonna be like now?
I don't know. It could be semi-retirement. having a conversation about possible work, even though I didn't put myself in the most conducive place for, Broadway.
Sure.
That's okay. We just needed to get back to the States, to family and friends.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. And I'm not looking right now. I'm just
Oh, that's an amazing place to be.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
It's very comfortable. It's almost a little like, really? Can I do that?
Yeah.
Because I'm always used to got to have the next thing.
Yeah. So are you empty nesting at this point, or?
Yeah, our son lives in Queens, and our daughter lives with her family in Denver.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
A new grandchild.
a
Oh.
1-year-old.
Well, congratulations.
Nice.
Thank you. It's cool. And I got to figure out what I want to do next.
You got to figure out what you want to do when you grow up.
But pretty much, yeah. Because I'm still 18 in my brain.
Did you say
Worth it,
Jake's?
Keon's.
Where's Jake in Astoria?
He's in Woodside.
Woodside. Okay. Yeah. What exit? What is that?
What exit?
Yeah. What stop?
What the fuck?
What stop is that?
He takes
Careful,
the
Matthew. Your
R-
New York is showing.
Oh, sorry. Well,
He takes the R to Steinway, I think.
to Steinway. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to think.
I thought you were thinking New Jersey.
What Jersey? Yeah, what exit?
So
I still do that. I swear to God, anytime I meet somebody and they're like, "Where are you from?" "Oh, Jersey." I'm like, "Oh, what exit?" And the first thing they do is like, "Oh, all right."
So if you're in between things, I've got a great idea for a musical.
God.
I've got a great idea for a musical
Let's do it.
of behind the scenes video production.
Oh, is this your pitch? Go ahead. Let's hear it. Let's start the clock.
I'm down.
Elevator.
We are in this together.
Oh God.
There could be so many like little songs, like we could do like the Chili in the
Oh,
Bag
but yeah.
song.
If he'd made this stuff, we would never work again because all of our secrets would be out.
Oh, speaking of made this stuff, so I did show Todd try to explain to him our analogy of the cat, grabbing the ball of yarn and pulling the thread and colonostomy. So he had not been exposed.
Colostomy.
Colostomy. Don't drag it till you bag it. My favorite shot's still the dog, just out of nowhere. He turns and looks like has no relevance whatsoever.
Don't let your dumps get you in the dumps. Yeah, this is what we do backstage. As a matter of fact,
Show brought to you by colostomy.
the last show I did with Aaron in Vegas, we were on another show prior to that in Nashville. And like I was saying earlier, like the hang is like the fun part of doing these shows. And so we were at the bar, naturally. And we all had a few cocktails and we decided, because we do these little fun videos sometimes backstage. We've done the colostomy, we've done
Usually with their clothes on.
usually, yeah. Usually.
It's not required.
We did like a Golden Girls spinoff. And what else did we do? Oh, we did a Love Boat. And then so this one we were all having a good time. Like, we should do Three's Company. And it turned into a full
It was a
production.
full
There
blown
was
production.
costumes.
There was shoots. You went in somebody's room
Yes.
and set up.
We had props.
That was pretty damn funny.
And
That was
so
hilarious.
I was there to work, but also in my off time, I was shooting and editing
This fake video.
this fake video.
I just can't wait for one of those to be accidentally played for like the opening of
Coming, not gonna do.
Stop.
So it's like, I that's just what we do to, because
You blow off steam.
yeah, you're
entertain
in it,
yourself.
and so you're just in it all day, and you think, oh, let's just do this other thing that also takes a huge amount of energy and time.
But makes us laugh. And
yeah,
so,
and it's all for the joke. It is quite all for
pressure
the joke.
release.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm glad you got to see the colostomy. So we'll have to share the other ones with you.
Very well. I would like to see them all.
I would like to see them all. He said with a straight face. Well, I did. I told you about our idea for Mo Clothes, didn't I?
Oh, from when you're
Mo
cutting the
Clothes.
grass.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a shirt.
Do you?
It's on our store.
And a website.
That's theapocalypsenow.com. You can go to our store and you can buy a Mo Clothes t-shirt. I wish I was kidding.
The site's not up yet, but yeah, the idea would
No, the
be
site
you
is up
could-
yet.
It is?
It is.
up
But you
yet.
can't order.
No, you can.
Yes, you can. Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah.
can?
You can order a Mo
Yeah.
Clothes shirt right now.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's just the merch, not the actual idea of
No.
renting the Mo clothes.
If you just sell merch, you don't even have to do the idea.
Right. It's just the idea is the merch.
Idea. I think we're done here, guys.
Speaking of, now let's just start a line of shirts that just says merch.
I will have that up before the end of the week.
You know what would be better? You know,
Where'd you get that merch? From the merch store.
From the merch store.
no. You know what's even better than that is it's free merch, and it says free merch.
free
and it
merch?
costs $20 to get
$20 for a free merch shirt.
Hey man, where'd you get that free merch?
From the merch store.
$20, dude.
$20 plus shipping. I like it. Let it be so. Make that happen.
I will. If I'm going to make a colostomy video and a fake threes come, I'm going to
Everything's up for discussion.
Yeah.
Any colostomy shirts?
No, but that's a great idea.
Now I've had
I
shirts that I've used during it.
I think a purse would be a good merch idea for a colostomy.
From the makers of chili in a bag, it's colostomy.
It's the best chili in the bag ever.
So, do you play any instruments? Do you play any anything?
It's a big regret in life to not be able to play an instrument because my love of music.
Same here, dude.
Same.
I mean, I can like play trumpet. I can, but not not,
You play the
yeah.
rusty trombone.
No. I mean, I love brass. I love brass music. The reason why I was asking is if you ever need a band name.
No, we have a list. We have a
This
list.
guys, these guys have a few band names for you.
Lay them on me.
Oh, hang on.
Every name is tied to a memory somewhere on show site. Usually when somebody makes some random, thing that they say and somebody's like, holy shit, great band name. Bam, bam, bam. We add it to the list and you'd be amazed.
I think the show title should be. I
combinations
think the show title should be "Lay It On Me."
Lay it on me. Yeah.
I'll give you a few.
I mean, the list is probably 120 long now or something. I mean, it's long.
Okay.
But
It's longer than
these
Epstein's
are
list.
these are good.
I've got some new ones that you guys haven't heard.
Yeah.
We got waffle stompers.
Waffle stompers.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Fresh casual penetration.
And you always have to sort of frame it up with, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for.
Fresh casual penetration.
See, now it works. Now it works.
Totally works.
Now it works.
There's
I thought Finger Bang was playing tonight.
no, if it's whiskey tit.
Bourbon latrine is a great one.
Yeah. The Mongolian war possums of death.
Oh my God. Jazz. It's a jazz band.
No, that sounds like that should be on Broadway.
Yeah. There's the Mike and the Matricians.
Mike and the Matricians.
Slightly improved carrot.
Scroll up to the top to some of the classics.
Classics.
Yeah. Bath titties. I mean, that's a.
Chocolate dong.
Yep.
Scary Jerry and the Hairy Areolas.
Oh, that's
That's a
good.
great.
Yeah.
That is.
Ishmael and the Moby Dicks. Crack infested squirrels. Hard on for dead puppies.
Shy Turd was another one I loved.
That's Christy Gnome's band.
There's the question was, is that mayonnaise?
Yeah, I love that one.
Tuesday is for hookers. The Quartet Trio. Show Us on the Doll. The Tony Danzas.
Oh, and then didn't we come up with a great idea of like doors at 6?
Yeah, there's. Hang on, let me get to it.
Because we thought the beauty will come in a confusion.
Yeah, there's two bands that always play together. Show starts at 8 and doors at 6.
free beer at 11.
Yeah, Mistletoe Belt Buckle is one of my favorites.
That's good.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh my God,
That's
a little
definitely a
slow.
good one.
Yeah, Tot Sack.
Some real family favorite.
Yeah, Flaming Progressives. Devin and the Panty Beards.
Big hairy gingers in there
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, the Chicken Suckets with the Mac and Steve.
The chicken suckets with the Mac and Steve.
Panty Cannon.
panty cannon.
Yeah. So the list goes on.
Yeah.
We could be
So don't, before you create your own,
consult our
just check in with us first, Todd. Just that's
I will.
all we ask.
Copyright.
Yeah.
That's
all we ask.
So one of our things we always talk about is like what we're consuming. And so as a person of the creative world, what do you do to blow off steam instead of making colostomy videos?
Yeah,
unless you do, that's your thing. But
what plays
your jam.
what plays into your algorithm with some of your current consumption?
really into pluribus.
Oh, dude, we all are.
I haven't watched it.
Not
I haven't had time.
great. Leave the room. Let's talk. So,
I will follow Vince Gilligan wherever. he
Hell
wants.
Yeah, same here. I've been following him.
speaking
since the
of, I
X-Files.
didn't realize we've all seen Better Call Saul, right?
Not all of it.
Wow.
So the scene where he and what's her?
I'm on season 1 of
what's
The
her
Wire.
character's name? And
Claire.
yeah, where
Carol.
Carol, where they're both, where Jimmy and she are both at his place, and I forget is it Lulu or what his name was? That character that's basically holding him at gunpoint, saying, "Jimmy, you're going to go over there and you're going to kill this guy, and I'm going to stay here with her until you come back." You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize after filming that scene nonstop and switching views, they took a quick break. Instead of Odenkirk going back to his trailer like he normally would, they hung around so they could see him pass out and drop and hit the floor, knowing he was having a heart attack. If he had gone to his trailer after shooting that like he normally would, he would have been dead. Yeah.
I heard him talking about that with Conan, maybe. Or
I just heard it NPR a couple days ago and clued into the midst of she's doing a conversation with him about pluribus, but then that story came up and I'd forgotten about Odenkirk having a heart attack during filming, but that was during that scene that
I didn't know that scene. Interesting.
which is really this anxiety. And they also said because of the shape he was in at the time
For Mr. Nobody.
for nobody,
Yeah.
if he hadn't have been in that good a shape, he would have
Which I saw Nobody too.
Is it okay?
Ben and I just watched Nobody. He had never seen it, and I rewatched it with him.
First one's great.
Yeah,
Yeah, first
second
one's
one was
awesome.
too a little hard to.
Unnecessary.
I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun watch, but
I'm a huge fan of.
So did you guys catch the little cameo from Vince in the last episode?
From Vince?
Yeah, from Vince Gilligan in the last episode.
He was in it.
Yep.
No, what was he?
The discovery that she had.
Yeah. Oh,
That's him.
really?
Yes.
Oh, of the package.
That's him. Yeah.
Oh, was it? They made a mold of.
Yes.
Oh, that's
him.
cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah. I was like, wow, that's classic. That's
First of all, you need to get your shit together, okay? And second of all, at some point we're gonna have a conversation because his brilliance in writing. This is obviously deeper than just what's on the surface, and there's so much to talk about.
I just love him. Like I said, I go back to the X-Files for me was just, it was so revolutionary for the time in the 90s because everything else on television at the time was shot very, very just like for television. And X-Files was the first thing that really like held on wide shots and and really
Had
just
a different feel.
And then so when Vince Gilligan took on the showrunner of that, he created some of my favorite characters, like the Lone Gunman. You know, those folks were great. And so when I heard he was going back to his sci-fi roots, I was just stoked because some of the best writing in X-Files and some of the best seasons was with Vince. And man, he's just a treasure, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And I've never seen his, I want to go back and watch the X-Files
Yeah.
because I know that's where he met Bryan Cranston. And
Yes.
him
Oh, was this?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yep.
But I just haven't done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you binging?
have you watched The Chair Company?
No, not yet, but I will.
Need to.
Oh my God.
We're not. We're a little bit like 2 episodes behind.
Yeah, we're
but,
about
I think we are too.
but the Christmas Carol episode.
Christmas.
Haven't seen that one.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen that one?
No.
No, I won't spoil it then.
Well, say something else. Give me a little something. What?
I can't remember the name of the episode, but there was this analogy to Mr. Scrooge, and there's this final scene where the one he was a hitman at first, but now he's his investigator.
buddy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike. Said,
Yeah.
where he's watching Scrooge, but it's a very different version.
Oh, it's because he's into porn. Yeah,
That.
the level of art form that Tim Robbins has achieved. We've talked about this before.
Yes.
Oh my God! I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, do your
maybe it
research.
wasn't until he created it, but he now exists in this space. It's like you are a master at this.
Oh, we also started watching the Diddy documentary.
Oh, I've
I've
heard.
not done that.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to do that.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of kickback on that. You remember Torre, who was one of our hosts for Maha one year?
Yeah. Is he getting shit for the interview he did?
No, he's saying that he actually interviewed Notorious B.I.G. in some of those scenes that are used, but they're used way out of context. And so he's like, no, I interviewed Big, and that was when he first came out. They're putting this.
They're trying to stitch it to give it.
They're giving it a narrative. So
Well, I'm just saying, how ballin' do you have to be to
for 50 Cent
to do ABC News interview, knowing that's the TV station that's in the prison?
What?
You don't know this? So 50 Cent did an interview, and he like never does. I mean,
Yeah.
So he did it with ABC, and it come to find out the only reason why he did that interview for ABC because that particular channel is known to be played at the prison where Diddy is.
and he's smiling through the entire.
Yeah. That's the only reason why he's like, now is this gonna be played at that prison?
Okay, roll. Let's do this.
It's like, oh my God, that is
Troll.
We finished the first episode, so there's 3 episodes. So I mean, it's worth a watch.
Landman. Did you ever get turned on to
I've
Landman?
heard about it, haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Chad Powers is the last show.
I hear that's good.
I've heard about that. I've heard
Thoroughly enjoyed it. And at first I, started watching it, was like, yeah, okay, it's lighthearted. It's a nice palate cleanser for some other darker stuff. But then by like second or third episode, I'm like, oh, I love this. I love everything about it. Writing was great, character development. He is just incredibly talented and keeps popping up in shit everywhere.
Oh God.
Yeah.
No.
Did you guys see the Predator skit on Saturday Night Live?
No, not yet.
Oh my God. Okay. Well,
good?
We'll watch that after this. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he was in that skit and it's just brilliant. Yeah.
He's very funny.
Yeah.
There is a show that I watch that's, are you familiar with Taskmaster? The TV show? It's a game show out of the UK.
No.
Highly recommend it. It's really, really funny. I've never watched, there are multiple versions of it, but I've only ever watched the
It's like a BBC product?
Yes.
Taskmaster.
Hosted by Greg Davies and also his partner in crime is Alex Horn, who's actually the creator of the show.
Oh, interesting.
Comedians compete by doing crazy tasks that he judges and gives points for, and it's just
random.
yeah, absolutely. at the taskmaster's discretion.
Oh wow.
And
You write the best cursive C's.
I highly recommend you look that show.
Taskmaster.
Okay.
Check
What's
it
it on?
I don't YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, all the seasons.
Okay. I've never heard of it.
It's great.
It sounds like is it kind of like a whose line is it anyway kind of thing? Like
I guess kind of. Yeah, they film it and then they bring them all together and then they show.
Oh, okay.
these
It's pre-produced. It's not.
Yeah,
oh,
it
it's
is
all
pre-produced.
packaged.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Except for the live in studio. Well, it's not live.
Yeah.
But when they brought in studio, it's really good.
Okay. Add it to the list of things I probably won't get a chance to watch.
What have you been hitting lately? Anything you've discovered that bragging about?
Well, my parents were in this past weekend, and she's just now starting Ozark.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Your mom's watching Ozark. Yeah. No shit. Yeah. Okay.
So, it's like we just put some stuff on, and she's like, well, I want to get caught up on some of my episodes. So we watched a couple with her, and it's like, man, I forgot how good this show is.
Yeah.
And Jason Bateman loves a blue filter.
Yeah, he
Yes,
does.
he does.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does.
We did watched a couple movies. We watched the Frankenstein movie.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
That
Yeah,
was it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I want to see it.
It's Guillermo, so it's
Yeah.
beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous to watch.
Yeah.
And then we watched The Long Walk, which is based on a Stephen King story.
I hear it's okay.
It's okay. It's different. I thought it was interesting that it's not blatant, but it's definitely a commentary on our current political
I'm sure. Yeah.
environment, but it's set in like the 60s, early 70s. So it's this kind of alternative universe of America. So it's interesting. So I think that goes over a lot of people's heads.
Yeah.
But it's you know, it's a good plane movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then it's got Mark Hamill as the major in it, which is a very interesting role.
Oh,
Luke
interesting.
Skywalker is.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. But
Just been pluribus for me. I've enjoyed the shit out of it.
it's on our list, but it's just
Dude,
time.
the first episode's just like it comes out like swinging. I mean, it just feels like you're watching
right out of the
something- It just feels like you're watching something grander, and you are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just I highly recommend it.
And I don't know where it's headed because especially after this last episode, it's like, why do you want to change this?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I think that's the whole.
I know.
That's the premise,
Yeah.
right? And it's like, yeah.
But
We just can't say any more because of you. I swear to God.
and our listeners.
Oh, okay.
Our listener.
Well, tell Tony to watch it too.
I know.
We're getting close to time.
We are. I cannot thank you enough. It's hard to believe. I mean, you traveled from Sydney to be here with us, and I just couldn't feel more special and honored.
Yeah, you're our guest that's traveled the furthest.
You really. I feel like the record's going to stick for a while. So
Unless we get our first moon man.
So
the suite at the Sealbach you gave me was fantastic.
right?
Yeah.
Which is where we put all of our guests.
this is
Whether
what I've
they're
always
local or
wanted.
not.
This is what I've always wanted. Like at the end of our show, like at the end of like the Price is Right and stuff. When you were a kid at home sick, it would say "Prices and Furnishing brought to you by."
Jamie's Attire brought to you by Old Navy.
1994.
Timu.
Costco.
Thanks to our sponsors, Timu, Costco, and Old Navy.
Mo clothes.
Brutes. Brute. For the discerning nerd.
More like brutal.
Todd Lacy, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your stories with
you.
the theater.
Thank you.
You've kind of up-leveled our status.
Right?
or buried it.
This is our last show ever, guys.
Next time.
To you loyal listeners, yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being on.